noticed it at the pub quiz. Kenny, the quizmaster, handed out the sheets. "Nice easy picture round for you this week, Francis," he said. I looked at picture 1. "Oh, it's that Blue Peter presenter, you know, the one who went everywhere with his dog. What was his name again?" It was on the tip of me tongue, but just out of reach. Our Helen looked at me blank. "Oh, get down, Shep." "Are you feeling all right, Mum?" Well, that was his catchphrase. It was before her time. "You fill in the other answers. It will come to me in a minute." But it didn't come to me. 10 minutes passed and I was still racking my brains. I'd run through the alphabet in my head, but I still couldn't remember his bloody name. And Kenny would be coming round to collect the sheets soon. He liked to mark the picture round first, then crack on with the rest of the quiz. "I'm just popping to the loo," I said. "Again?" "Yeah, that lime and soda went straight through me." I locked myself in the cubicle and pulled out my mobile phone. I hesitated. I hated cheating. Alex, who won the quiz most weeks, was forever popping to the toilet or sloping off for a ciggy. It was obvious what he was up to, and I gave him so much earache about it. But if you can't beat them... I typed Blue Peter, presenter and Shep into the search bar. At least I could remember his dog's name. Well, the answer popped up. John Noakes. Of course it was. How could I forget? It didn't help us much. We finished 5th. Next, I started to struggle with friends' names. I'd known these people for years. Their names should be ingrained in my brain. But that part of my brain seemed to have gone AWOL. Was it ever going to come back? I started calling everyone Love. It made life easier. But I was scared. Really scared. Dementia took me dad at 62, far too young. I watched this vibrant, larger-than-life character fade away until there was nothing left but a shadow of a man he'd once been. It broke me heart. Dad had been a boxer when he was younger. We put it down to getting punched in the head too often. But what if it wasn't that? What if it was something else? Not much gets past our Helen. Sometimes I'd catch her staring at me with a worried look on her face. She started bringing me crossword puzzles and Sudoku books. "Something to keep you entertained," she said. Oh, but the crosswords bored me and I couldn't get my head around Sudoku. One day she turned up with a copy of The Guardian. I prefer the Mail myself. Well, The Guardian's for lefties, isn't it? You know, social workers, teachers, that crowd. Helen works in Sainsbury's. I don't know why she reads it. Delusions of grandeur, maybe. "There's an article here you might find interesting," she said. "Oh, what anti-Tory propaganda are you peddling now? We've been through this, Helen. I like them." No, it's not an article about them. Not this time. It's about ballroom dancing. Ballroom dancing? Yeah, it's really popular at the moment. They call it the Strictly effect. I used to love ballroom dancing. The waltz, the foxtrot, the cha-cha-cha. Me and Joe would set the dance floor alight. Oh, Joe's been gone a long time now. I still miss him every day. To even think about dancing with someone else, well, it just seemed wrong. So I took up walking instead. Helen sat down next to me. They say learning ballroom dancing can help keep your brain active and stave off, you know. She couldn't bring herself to say the word. It's better than doing crossword puzzles. I don't need to learn ballroom dancing, Helen. It's been a while, but it should be second nature to me, like riding a bike. What about Latin American? Oh, no, that wasn't for me and Joe. We tried it once or twice, but it was far too graphic. The rumba? Crikey, it's almost like having sex on the dance floor. Oh, thanks for putting that thought in my head, she said. Apparently, Latin American dancing is one of the best ways of keeping your brain alert, especially the tango. It's down to all those tricky steps you have to remember. Oh, I like the tango, I said. Well, there you go. I've checked online. They have lessons for the over 50s at the Civic Hall every Wednesday. What do you think? Oh, I don't know. Well, I can run you there and back. Come on, you might even enjoy yourself. Lord knows you've been looking miserable lately. I had been feeling glum. She was right there. But I haven't got a partner. Singletons are welcome. I've checked. Trust Helen to be thorough. Oh, OK, I said. I suppose there's no harm in giving it a try. Brilliant. I'll pick you up at 6, drop you off, then do a bit of shopping and collect you at 7:30. OK? Oh, she had it all mapped out. As Wednesday approached, I started to grow nervous. No, it was more than that. I felt really anxious. I couldn't face going. I phoned Helen. Don't even think about dropping out, she said. But I really don't feel up to it. I don't know what to wear or anything. It's not a formal dance, Mum. Just wear something comfortable. What if I don't like it? Then don't go again. Try it once. Well, that's all I ask. You'll be fine, Mum. Wednesday came and we rolled up at the Civic Hall. Helen dropped me off, wished me luck and drove away looking pleased with herself. Smug almost. She loves it when her plans come together. I hovered in the doorway feeling self-conscious in my tracksuit and trainers. I was dressed for gardening, not ballroom dancing. I heard laughter behind me. A couple wearing baggy t-shirts and tracksuit bottoms were making their way across the car park. I wasn't going to look out of place after all. Evening, said the lady. If you're here for the dancing, walk this way. If I walked that way, I'd make an appointment with the chiropodist, I thought, but said nothing. They led me into the hall. Other couples were milling around. They all seemed nice enough, but where were the singletons? There weren't any. Oh, God, this was embarrassing. Good evening, all. A tall, willowy man breezed into the hall, all fake tan and dyed black hair. He spotted me. Ah, a new member. Frances, is it? Yes, I said. I'm on my own. I don't have a partner, I'm afraid. I'll just go. No, it's not a problem. You can dance with me. A masterclass from the expert. He laughed. I'm Nikki, by the way. It's the Argentine tango this week. Do you know it? A little, yes. But it's been a while. Oh, just follow me. We'll soon get you back in the swing. He pressed the play button on a huge portable CD player, and the sound of accordions filled the air as we took our place on the dance floor. It's a very friendly dance, the tango. You have to push your centre, that's the bit between your chest and stomach, into your partner's centre. It feels more like a hug than a dance. It took a few attempts to get the hang of the elegant steps and the complex footwork. Ooh, the overpowering smell of his aftershave didn't help. But soon there was no stopping us. Before I knew it, it was 7:30 and Helen was standing in the doorway smiling. You were really good, Mum, she said as we walked to her car. So, will you be going again? Oh, I don't see why not, I said. Good. The instructor seemed nice. What was his name again? Oh, what was it? It was on the tip of my tongue, just out of reach. Never mind. I'm sure I'll remember by next week.